Hey everybody, what is up? I'm the Mac Mage, and in this video I'm going to be talking viruses, malware, and your Mac. So stay tuned. It's a common misconception that Macs are not susceptible to viruses or malware attack. It is also a misconception that because of this, you do not need an antivirus program on your Mac because Mac is just superior and it does not get attacked or does not have any virus threats aimed at it. Now, again, these are misconceptions, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about a few things you can do to keep your web browsing safe and threat-free. One of the first things that I would recommend doing, especially if you're a new Mac user, is getting something called Malwarebytes. It allows for the scan of your computer from harmful malware that may be targeted at Mac. Here it is on my computer, and it'll just take a second to update. And then once it updates, I can run a complete scan of my computer, and it will check all over my computer for malware threats and anything like that. And then once they are scanned, I can remove them or quarantine them. So as you can see, no malware or adware was found on my computer, which is always good. So now let me go ahead and clarify, this is not an antivirus program whatsoever. It is free, it is easy to download, and I will have the link in the description, but this does not remove viruses and it does not scan for viruses. This scans solely for malware and adware. If you are still having problems, it will tell you the next steps that you can take to resolve those issues, and if you need any further help, it will help you there as well. The other thing you can do is to practice safe internet browsing habits daily whenever you're on the internet. So let me go open Chrome because I do have some things that I want to show you. So what I've done here is I've typed in a basic search that I know a lot of people search for in an effort to watch movies online free. So I simply typed in watch movies free online. And the reason that I did this is because there's something that I want to show you. If you see next to all of these websites, there's these little tiny notations. Now these notations come from an extension on Chrome called WOT, and WOT stands for Web of Trust. I use Chrome, but the second best for me would be Mozilla Firefox. And I recommend not using Safari at all, because for us, Safari, well, in my opinion, is more like the Internet Explorer of the Mac world. It's not a good browser for surfing the web. And the reason being is that it doesn't have as many extensions or capabilities of keeping you safe as Mozilla or Google do. Now, WOT is an extension that you can get for either Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, and it has the Webutation of each website that you might find on the internet. Now, a Webutation is the website's reputation. Here's the guide that you can find on the WOT page. Now, if you'd like to do some more reading about WOT, I'll have this link in the description as well. This is not enough ratings, very poor, etc. And it kind of goes, each website will have one of these notations next to it, and it will tell you whether or not it is a good site to visit. Now, if you're on another site and you've been redirected, it will stop you like this, and it will tell you what the Webutation is, and it will tell you what problems have been noted on the site you're about to be redirected to. So that way you can make the proper choice of what to do for your own safety. Sometimes it will be a site that you frequent often and you know is safe, but because somebody might have had a bad experience, or this says people might have had a bad experience, you might want to disagree, but usually this is accurate. But rather than blocking you from the website, it'll let you go to the site or go back, and you can simply go back. The other thing that I would recommend doing is having another extension on your computer. And this extension is AdBlock or AdBlocker or AdBlocker Plus. There are a ton that you can find in the Mozilla and Google extension store. Now these will allow the that you would see on any website to be blocked. And the reason that you would want to block ads is so that you cannot be redirected to pop-ups or to other websites that might have malicious things on them. So it'd be a good idea to install something like this, and I'll have the link to the ad block site in your description as well for you to check on. The final thing that I would recommend is to take a look at this article by Macworld, and this has the 10 best antivirus softwares for your Mac for 2016. This will help you do some research and figure out which antivirus program would be the best for you. As Macs become more and more popular, viruses and other internet threats will evolve in order to include us too. So it is very important to make sure you take the proper safety measures to ensure that you do not have your browsing or other computer functionality interrupted by viruses or other threats. Recently, there were Macs accosted by this thing called Mac ransomware, and what it did was encrypted people's files until they pay an expected sum. It's not as common as PCs, but again, Macs do get hit with viruses such as Trojans or certain worms as well. If this video has been helpful to you, please consider sharing or thumbs up. Also, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.